Some mixed messages on the economy here at home. Wall Street received good news on Thursday, the GDP beating expectations, but it comes as we hear about layoffs, especially at tech companies.
In this video, we're going to be discussing the current state of the U.S. economy. There's been a lot of talk about the economy lately, with some people saying it's doing well and others saying it's struggling. So, what's really going on? Let's start with the basics. The U.S. economy is the largest in the world, with a GDP of over $22 trillion. It's a mixed economy, meaning it has elements of both capitalism and socialism. It's also highly diversified, with many different industries contributing to its growth. But what about the current state of the economy? Well, there are a few different factors to consider. Let's start with the unemployment rate. As of March 2023, it stands at 4.2%, which is considered to be a healthy level. However, it's important to note that not all industries are seeing the same level of employment. Some, such as the tech industry, are experiencing labor shortages, while others, such as the retail industry, are struggling to find workers. Another factor to consider is consumer spending. This is a key driver of economic growth, and it's currently strong. People are feeling confident about the economy and are spending more money, which is helping to stimulate growth. Home sales are also on the rise, which is another good sign for the economy. The housing market is a key indicator of economic health, and the fact that people are buying homes is a positive sign. However, not everything is rosy. There are still many people who are struggling financially, and income inequality remains a major issue. There have been calls for policies that would address this, such as a higher minimum wage and stronger social safety nets. Finally, we have to consider the role of the Federal Reserve. This is the central bank of the U.S., and it plays a critical role in shaping the economy. The Fed has been keeping interest rates low, which has helped to stimulate growth, but there are concerns that inflation could become a problem if rates remain low for too long. Now let's know some important data from section-wise. Section 1, Gross Domestic Product. Gross domestic product is the total value of goods and services produced within a country's borders. In 2022, the U.S. GDP was $22.5 trillion, which is the highest it has ever been. This was due to the strong economic growth that occurred after the COVID-19 pandemic. Section 2, Unemployment Rates. Unemployment rates refer to the percentage of people who are actively seeking employment but cannot find it. The U.S. unemployment rate in March 2023 was 4.8%, which is a slight increase from the previous month. However, this rate is still considered to be low and indicates that the labor market is strong. Section 3, Inflation. Inflation refers to the increase in prices of goods and services over time. The U.S. inflation rate in February 2023 was 4.2%, which is higher than the 2% target set by the Federal Reserve. This is largely due to the increase in demand for goods and services after the pandemic and supply chain issues. Section 4, Government Spending and Debt. The U.S. government spends a lot of money on various programs and services such as healthcare, education, and defense. However, this also means that the U.S. government has a significant amount of debt. As of March 2023, the U.S. national debt was over $29 trillion, which is a concern for many economists. The U.S. government has also implemented various fiscal and monetary policies to support the economy during the pandemic. The Federal Reserve has lowered interest rates to near zero and has implemented several quantitative easing programs to stimulate lending and investment. Additionally, the government has provided stimulus checks, enhanced unemployment benefits, and loans to small businesses. However, these policies have also led to concerns about inflation. Inflation occurs when there is an increase in the general price level of goods and services. With the increase in government spending, there are worries that inflation will rise, leading to higher prices and reduced purchasing power for consumers. Another issue that has been debated recently is income inequality. While the U.S. economy has grown significantly over the past few decades, the benefits have not been distributed equally. The wealthiest Americans have seen their incomes rise while the middle and lower classes have seen little to no growth in their incomes. This has led to calls for policies such as progressive taxation and increased support for social programs to address this issue. At the end conclusion is, the U.S. economy is currently experiencing a period of growth and recovery after the COVID-19 pandemic. The GDP is at an all-time high, unemployment rates are low, but inflation is a concern. Additionally, the U.S. national debt is a major issue that needs to be addressed. We hope this overview has given you a better understanding of the current state of the U.S. economy. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe to our channel for more informative videos.